am Stephen Davis, Senior Market Strategist. RJO Futures here to talk to you about the grain markets. We got a regular close today in the grains, and then we'll reopen Monday night at 7 p.m. for the Labor Day weekend. Next Friday is the USDA WASDE grain report. Corn market, we're in up the year very good shape here. We got a good corn crop, perhaps Iowa and Minnesota's corn crop, the best corn crop they have ever had. So the next cycle low in corn is due in early November, so stay tuned for that. Soybean market, China bought U.S. soybeans this week, so they're not at the pace that they were a year ago, but they continue to buy U.S. soybeans, and I think this is going to continue. The Chinese can take care of themselves. This rock that has been dropped in the pond on their devaluation is affecting all the commodity markets and all of Asian economies. South Korea's exports are down 15%. South Africa, Malaysia, Vietnam, all are in the same type of economic snafu. Australia, they're talking recession, so really affecting China and their trading partners. The Chinese, the state of their economy is going to continue to affect all of our commodity markets. The Chinese, their middle class is 300 million people. By 2022, their middle class is going to be 670 million people. That's more people than in our great country, USA. So when peasants become middle class and consumers, this affects, the first thing to be affected is their diet, hence their demand for grain markets. And our grain market. So I got one chart for you here today. It's the crude oil chart. It's not a grain market, but I want to use this as an example. Look at the weekly reversal up in crude oil last week. I read where that was the biggest three-day rally in crude oil in 25 years. So look for this in the grain markets. Look for weekly reversals up. That's significant here, and it changes the trend. So wrapping this up, the wheat market, I think 3 days this week you had new lows in wheat in all three classes, Minneapolis, Kansas City, and Chicago wheat. So there continues to be a lot of wheat in the world today. And everybody have an excellent weekend, and we'll talk to you next week. Involves substantial risk and may not be suitable for all investors.